Today is Thursday the 15th of July. Was in the car. Way slow morning. We thing was dead beat last night. Dead beat. So I had a lie on this morning. The sun's coming and going. I've done a video on the laptop. The all powers is completely flat. It's down to 9%. So had on the solar panel as well. It's up now to 13%. The laptop's still finishing after a wee video. Stuck it in there. It's not taking the power from that now. I let the car just switched on the ignition. 28 watts going in. Look, I can't. No phone signal. No satellite signal. There's nothing up here. And I'm going to a wee glen outside Larne somewhere. And all I know is you turn to the right. But I can't go on Google to find it. So I'm going to have to go down to the road. What I do with a sat nav, I'm going to have to go down to the road before I can look Google again on the phone to get a phone signal. Have I got that sat nav? No, I must have left it in the car. Oh, it's in my pocket here. It's not on the sat nav, but it's like everything else. Once I find this place, I'll save it to the sat nav for next time. It's a waterfall, a wee glen. But like Larne's right next to the coast, but this is not actually in Larne, as in the Larne coast. It's on inland a wee bit, so that's why we're going to turn to the right. And that might all we might do this morning. Come back in. Everything's a bit later today. And we'll come back, get something to eat, and then we might hook the caravan up again and go to Glenarm. But you don't know what, we could come up there now, and we could see a brown sign going somewhere. We could go to somewhere spectacular and everything changes. Or the sun could start shining ultra warm. I have the two tablets are both 65%. Both my tablets are fast charge. So I bung them underneath the seat there now, on the fast charger. By the time I drive a half an hour, they'll be fully charged, and then I can put the phones back in again. Normally, them things aren't working. That all power takes up a socket of its own, but usually I would use these adapters here. I used to use piles of these adapters, but see, fast charge technology is the best way to go. Both them tablets are fast charge tablets. Both my mobile phones are fast charge. So I'd rather have them plugged in all day and leads going everywhere. And if I had another socket, I would plug it in. But I haven't got another socket. I've only got 3 sockets. They're all used. That wee battery pack there needs charged up, so I'll bring that up to the front now. It's half flat, so I can plug that in here now. Don't see no lights on that one. But plug it into one of these ones here. And it doesn't matter if it takes 2 days, 3 days to charge up. I'll have plenty more in the caravan. No rush. So we'll get ready to go. Go down as far as this gate and see if I've got a phone signal to get. Just one other thing I've not. I've done 34.8 miles to the gallon. I've only done 95 miles since leaving the house. I'm on the 3rd day of my holiday. And that's the whole thing about caravanning. Although it's less miles per gallon, you stop and visit a lot more things on the way because you've got plenty of time. You're not rushing to somewhere and rushing back home and then rushing somewhere else the next day and rushing back home. So it's actually better value for money. Like for a 3-4 days turn, what day this is Thursday now, 3 days. I left Monday night, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I've had 2 full days. What is it? £11 of diesel. Unbelievable! I had no phone signal. I drove down to the first wee village, can't remember what you call it, but it's only 100 yards down that way. I've done 3 miles from leaving the campsite. 3 miles. 74.2 miles per gallon. That's because it's main road, the car's already warm, I haven't been stuck in traffic, and when I was looking at the phone the stop-start worked. So that's the advantage of having a car and caravan separate. Okay, 34, 36 miles a gallon towing, but unhook the caravan. I would normally get 57 to 60 miles a gallon, 57 miles a gallon mostly in this car. But in hot weather like that, engine pre-warm, sitting on top of a mountain, came down a wee bit on the mountain too. But I've only done 3 miles, and the waterfall I wanted to go to is further away. It's 18 miles away. It's further away than I thought. But the other place I wanted to go was Calgorm Castle or something. I put it in the sat nav, I seen a wee sign for picnic table, that was it, picnic table. I came in that wee entrance, so I thought it was going down a country road, but like, if I see a wee sign, regardless where I'm going, I have to take it. And where do you see what I found here? Where do you see what I found? Whoa! Where do you see what I found here? I haven't got a clue what it is. It's some kind of wee glen. Now, this could be it. It's got a sign on it. It's got a sign. So it's done it. Oh, the car's still turned on, so not lock up. Now, bearing in mind now, this is the middle of July. You know, all these beaches are cram-packed with folk. There's no wee signs here by saying hide your satellite navigation and all that kind of stuff. Glen Ravel. Glen Ravel. Never heard tell of it. That might be a wee bit. This is only 3 miles. Now, you may think, why am I going to Glen when I'm already at Glenarth? It's a problem with Glenarth. It's all steps. More I can't do it. Oh, there's been mining of iron in here since 1866. 1870s and 1880s. Largest producer of this ore. So iron ore came from here, largest producer in Ireland. Now, bearing in mind how much iron were they pulling out in Ireland back in them times. But like maybe Stevenson steam train got a wee bit of iron from here, you don't know. They might have took a wee bit over. 1880. It was too late for the siege of Derry to make the cannons. Beds contain red iron ore. Let's check for a wee bit of redness. Or grey, whatever it is. See, I was never very good at reading. So, former treasures of mines and spoil heaps are clearly visible on the hillside. If we look at the hillside, we're going to see out mines. See, back at the spoil heaps, the spoil heap today is called, you people want to clean them up. And here I am coming to visit one. That's a wee nature place now. The mines lie on private property and are dangerous, and no account should they be entered. Because they know everybody's going like me, they want to take a wee peek in. Now, I wouldn't be stupid enough to go down a mine, but I wouldn't mind sticking my head in the door. Now, guys, railway surrounding area. Now, this is worth checking out here. There's a couple of signs back there. They're not there no more. One of us just done a poo right beside the poo bin. Who's a good girl today, pet? Who's a good girl today? Well, the size of that bin. Councils aren't going to come out here too often. Oh, that's barbecue. Oh well, I don't see any other buns. I would have thrown that one. Must be expecting a few wee arsenals here lighting barbecues. Well, there's a wee path on there now. I love to find something new. And there's so much in the country that nobody knows about. I would say half the ones in that village up there would never be down here. Some people don't travel far. You want to eat some grass? See all the facilities you need. You got a barbecue, picnic tables, grass, free parking. I'm going by the number of car parking spaces. There's not going to be a crowd. Oh well, we'll eat the grass. Well, I was busy eating grass over there, so it'll probably be 15-20 minutes. I'll just let it do her own wee thing. She's going to eat the grass till she's sick. So I came back over and I turned the ignition on in the car again. So this thing I keep charging. So it's 18%, it was 9% this morning. I've only come 3 miles. I've only travelled 3 miles. The stop-start, still working the car, plenty of power in the battery in the car. So I might as well let that charge on up while she's eating the grass. There's the laptop there, and just throw a jacket over it. So to me, that's better than using solar panels. Everybody's got a car, everybody travels. Best chance of getting broken into now. Well, I was now finished eating the grass. Took forever. But I got me my credit cards, bills paid off. I did all my online banking. Checked my emails. Now, I don't know how long this is. So this is a mine. This would have been a working place. So this is probably the original wee road that the horse and carts would have come up and down. Depends where the mines are. If they might be in a field away from here, maybe nothing to do with this land. There's a wee stream over there. There's a sign, a metal sign down there, and I can see a bit of a rail. So there must be a wee path down around that way. Maybe this just goes round and I'll follow the stream. We'll take our time on it, we're no rush, nice and cool in here. That's a pretty oldie trees, very spraggly, but isn't it? Timber's a wee bit rotten looking on that side. Very damp looking as well. Look how drainage ditches dug out here. No, it's a sniff something. See, people complain about the movie's been too long, well, but see, you can't walk any quicker. Oh, there's been other wee puppies here. Aye. Another wee female been left. See the fencing's up there. Have they got deer or what? Why is the fencing so high? Some farmers have what we call them now things, big long legs. They reckon it keeps foxes and all away from sheep. I wonder if they're into them. Or would that be maybe one of the mines is in that field and they want people going over? Oh, it's going to take a long time, this walk here. I don't know how long it is it? Don't be that willow. Nah, but see, I had a bad time last night. The wee thing was too tired. I just let her do her own wee speed today. There's a deck there to view something at one time. What would you view there? Wildlife, birds, mammals, fish, amphibians, vertebrates. That's everywhere. Trees, bushes, wildflower. So they think people are going to come down here. See, that's one of these things again. There must have been a grant one time. That way there is well rusted away there. Well, it's funny how the deck hasn't rotted. Now you can imagine they'd probably bring a wee minibus to school Wayne's down here. Look, Wayne's, this over here, that's called a weed. And the Wayne's are going, oh, I've never seen a weed before. All I've seen was PlayStations. Right, well, we're climbing uphill. Doing some pain today. Right, well, you go up, but there's a ability ramp here. There's a ability ramp. You up this way, avoid the steps. See, that's it, well, that's it. That is it. We can run a circle. That's it. I'll tell you what, if you hadn't took your time, Pet, it would only last a minute. I didn't see no mines. Where's the mines in the fields? Where's the spoil heaps? All I seen was... I think we've been done out there, Willow. We've been done out. That's why it's not in the map. I thought we were going to see something exciting there. Oh, look at this blank field over here. See, there's a hill up there. So that must be, them hills up there must be the spoil heaps. That's a long way away. Oh, I feel cheated here now, Willow. I feel cheated. I wouldn't have minded if they hadn't put the sign there. If we're nowhere near the spoil heaps, the hell's the way over there. But in saying that, Pet, there is mines here. But it's not here where this car park is. It's over in them fields. I wonder if that there's a mine shaft there. You don't know these things. You let that manhole cover off. That could go into the mine shaft. Service valve. That's a decoy. I'm head on to the next destination, Willow. But saying that, it's a very good place for eating grass. You highly recommend it, don't you, Pet? Good quality grass here. The bathing's not too good now. That's what you need. Only puppies with very long legs can get in there. Come on this way now, Pet. Come on. Go back to the car. No, you want to stay longer. Right, where you want to go? See, sometimes Willow can lead me some places I don't know exist. So I might just follow Willow again. Where do you want to go, Pet? Have you noticed a mine shaft over here? You see, at one time that must have been cut on there. Might have been worth seeing something over there. This balcony here, that must be for them hills up there. I'm saying that, like. That's the roof of a house. But sure, it looks like a hill. You would never know it was a slag heap, like. But see, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed there now. Well, I'll have to give it 3 stars. Well, 3 stars. It's still a nice wee walk. It's good quality grass. You enjoyed it, but you couldn't say to anybody come and travel. Well, we've got to go back to the car. I can't stand here all the time. I want to count to 3 and I'm going. I'll tell you, we can't stand here all day. We have things to do. This place is to discover. Sometimes you put the brakes on some awkward places, like. Oh, postman's in here for us. It's a wee picnic site, that's, in all fairness, it was signposted as a picnic site. So as a picnic site, it's 5 stars out of 5. So we'll have to give it 5 out of 5, but put it down as a picnic site. Can't recommend the mines. There was another 2 signs up there that used to say something. Maybe one of them might have said keep dogs on leads. Not their buns anyway. After that last place, saying that was a picnic site, after it been a wee bit of a disappointment, I headed on along the road, but I got less than a mile and I seen another sign for Drumwood. I had to check it out. But I'm here now. The road here is bad. There's a height barrier on it. We see the road. I thought it's supposed to be a mile from the last village. Seems more than a mile. But maybe because it's a bad road. I don't know. Would you there? Well, I'll come back. Well, stay there, stay there. Who puts a height barrier out in the back and beyond where we road like that? Like, there's barely got tarmac on it. There's grass in the middle. Grass. How many roads? That's like something you get in, I would say it's something you get in Donegal, but you don't get roads like this in Donegal no more. may get the grass, but you don't get all this shit here, like all these stones. And there's a height barrier. Anybody in the Republic, I feel at home here, I'll tell you. The bridge has been widened out. So they must be going to expect, see, that bridge looks so old there underneath. That looks an old bridge. They must have just put a concrete base on it. But it must have been a busy wee road at one time. Like they say, the wee village is down there. And there's a wee back road going to the village. I came to T-Junction and they had cat's eyes on the back road. There's very few back roads have cat's eyes in it. So, it must have, hang on, we're going the other way, Pat. So for some reason they slapped down concrete. This time must have been, the whole bridge must be done with tarmac in the middle. That's unusual there, well. So it must have been a wee bit crumbling. Boy, I said, stick a bit of concrete in, that'll hold it. Well, bearing in mind, if you see Ballam, or Bushmills had a single track bridge, they built the bridge this wide out here. People were hoping for big things in the time. And we check out the rest of these wee roads. But this is it. This is it. Now in all fairness, I didn't know. It's a woodland trust. The thing about the woodland trust, they buy land and they plant trees on it. So it's not a wood that's been here. So I'm not going to stay long, it's too warm for Willow. But Mob's just here, Willow. Woodland Trust, enjoy your visit. What was the name of the place again, Pat? I see the names. Like, why can I not say, well, it might be on this board. Drumwood. So that's a pretty new post there, so it might seem pretty new. Must be one of the newest things. Ah, Wall's refusing to come now. Don't blame me, Pat. I'll stay you there and I'll take a look at this sign. Get an idea what's here. It's too open for Willow. Sorry, stones. See, when they say wood, I was thinking, oh nah, not a big forest. That'd be pretty. Not a big forest, but nice wee, just the bluebells, all that kind of stuff. Oh, industrial heritage. They're going to claim there's iron ores up here too, they like that last place. Hang on, let's see what it says. The Woodland Trust don't normally put down paths like that. Carrigan Village. The drum name derives from the winding gear left over from the iron ore. So that's why I got that iron sculpture. Iron ore mines above here, although little remains of these apart from red scars on the hillside. You know, I've even seen a red scar on the hillside, at least I'll say I've seen a bit of iron. It's created in 2000. It's 21 years old. You wouldn't think it's 21 years old. Them wee trees are a wee bit slow and growing. I had to go up as far as this iron thing. Landmark pit. A wee landmark up here, Willow. There's a landmark. So the thing is, when I put my pound in the box for the Woodland Trust, like, you think it's buying a wee tree, not an iron sculpture. I hope somebody else paid for this sculpture. I hope they got it from the EEC or somebody. I wouldn't like to think that wee tree money is going into iron sculptures. And saying that, I don't know any other Woodland Trust places that have car parks. Usually use lay-bys and things nearby. Obviously this place, there's no chance of parking on that road. It's very hot up here. That's about as far as I'm going to go today. But I'll stay with the sat nav. I'll come back here whenever the weather's better for Willow. Because now I see the grass pads. Oh, I like that. Race to the sea. So it means there must be a river line go from here to the sea. I'd be interested in the river line. I see there, look. They used a wee pulley system above the ground. Tramway, aerial tramway. So you're not going to see a river line the whole way. They brought the wee couch down the hill, and then they used the tramway to get across. I'm saying that now, I've been an Northern Ireland all my life. I never knew we were mining iron ore. I'm going to read this and learn a wee bit about it. I'll turn this camera off. But I don't see any red seams on the hulls. It's just grass. I know, Willow. You fed up with history and hot mountains. Wouldn't that be a wee bit of iron over there, boys? Look, red. Does that look like a bit of iron over there? Hey, I'll tell you what. There's a bit of sparkle in that. Somebody could be out here with a screw grip, chatting to them, and that's a bit of iron over it. It feels heavy. It feels heavy. I'm taking that home. I'm going to put a magnet on it. I want to know if there's iron in that. What's the chances like? There's grass there. That hasn't been there long. There's grass underneath. Somebody has dropped that. Well, it's going in my pocket now. Got a souvenir, Willow! Souvenir! Got a souvenir for my holidays. I did. Wee souvenir, like a good door stopper. Aye? That's heavy there. I come up this wee road here. This is not far from the car park. The car park's halfway down there. You go over a sheep grill. Cattle grill. Say cattle but sheep. But look at this. I can't go too long. I have the car. The windows open in the car as a breeze. Hold on there, Willow. Private property, keep out. No unauthorized person allowed beyond this point. The farmer landowner will not be held responsible for any injuries. But the thing is, all along this road, there's stiles everywhere. I have passed 3 or 4 stiles already. Up there is an iron ore mine. And I can see 2 slag heaps. 3 or 4 slag heaps. Slag heaps there. I'm not going into the iron mine. I'm not stupid like. But I might have to take a wee quick look. But I don't think, going by here, it looks like they just quarried. Now if it was cows in here, I wouldn't be coming in. But like, it's all to do with insurance. Although the farmer puts it not liable, well, some people still try and claim. Everyone's firing iron rocks at each other. Fall down a hole. But the slag heaps are just different coloured grass. Possibility it could be full of water as well. You hear the wee grasshoppers. They only do it when the sun shines. What do they do on a cloudy day? The wee noise. Now bearing in mind the age of these mines here, maybe they would have had dynamite. They would have had dynamite. Oh, that can't go too far. But there's the iron in front there now. The iron and the slag, right in front of us. Let me see. Can't hardly see this wee screen in the sunlight. I don't mind walking, but I don't want to leave her too long in the car. Then sheep's going to inform him into the farmer. Oh, it's not my fault, sheepy. Slag heap up there. Pale green. GoPro's not very good at colours. You're supposed to put it through computers and render colours and all that. I haven't got time for all that. I just point and shoot. So the lighter colour, I don't know what colour's going to come out in the screen. The lighter colour is the slag heap. See, that looks like a wee shortcut there, you know, instead of me going around that lane. Because I'm not going into the mine. Like, not all mines are like gold mines with wee tunnels underground. They take whatever's handy, like. That last rock found in the ground probably came from here. It'd be nice to pick their own rock up, like. Everybody likes to pick up their own rock. See, there could be a mine shaft down here. You don't know these things. What's all that there doing there? Why is the grass not growing? See, it probably happened years ago too. They would have covered mine shafts up. And what they covered them up, it could be all rusted and rotten. And they could be covered now grass and you could stand on it and fall down. I suppose these things can happen, like. What that boy's there? So they took the handy stuff out of there. There's a wee seam up there. I'll tell you what, but they dig out this iron ore. It's going to be a lot harder than coal. You always hear coal mines, but coal's pretty soft. You used to get pickaxe into coal. See that there? That's what I would think was the iron there. There seems of other stuff there. You see, like this is exhausted anyway. But even that stuff there, that's not normal stuff, whatever that is. Look at that there. That's like them out Donegal bricks there. That mica. I wonder if there's mica in that. Look, it's just crumbling. I've never seen anything like that there. Mica's on the rocks. And then, see a wee stone there? Look how it just crumbles. Hey boys. See, we didn't learn nothing about this here in geography. I'll take this piece home anyway. That's a proper piece of iron there. It's not as good as the doorstop right enough, but at least I picked it up myself. It's a genuine article, like. That's worth seeing there now. That is worth seeing. Ah, there boys. You might have been trying to tunnel into that there, not caving in on you. But in saying that, when they first dug that out, that might have been hard. It's because the weather's getting at it. I'm taking a wee bit of that home too. I don't know what that is there. I'm taking a bit of that home. I might start a rock collection. See, this is how things happen. You go out for a drive, willows start, you come across a wee brown sign, and you end up with a new hobby. I didn't want to start picking up stones as a hobby, but this is fascinating here. That's just the same over there, but bigger. But you see how unstable that is? It could collapse in, like. That's a slag heap there now. So they dug the shit out of there and they dumped it there. That's as handy as they could, like. Bear in mind, when they took the first sod out of there and dumped it over there, it would have been in the middle of that pile, not the top. I may as well whack up the slag heap now one here. The slag heap's actually more stable than the solid ground. I don't want to disturb the wee goats and all these sheep. Hey, look at this now. I'm on top of the slag heap. So there's right a lot of slag here, see. So obviously because of those tunnels, I don't think they dug many tunnels. I think they were lazy. They took the stuff from the top. There's a lot of slag heaps all around here. But obviously they said there's mine, so it must be. That's worth a seeing there now. That is definitely worth a seeing. A real iron ore mine. Well, it's not a mine. Open cast mine in there. It makes sense. Why would you dig down in the ground when it's sitting there? But that stuff ran out, and then they had to start looking for other seams further down. And then next thing happens, then the water starts pouring in. Then you have to make a wee pump. And then Stevenson comes along with a steam engine to pump the water out. And or somebody else came up with a steam engine, pump the water out. And then Stevenson says, I know what I'll do. I'll stick that in a wee set of wagon wheels. And we'll make a wee thing called a train. And it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the mines. The mines had a problem. They had water. They had to get it out. And then the next thing is in, right, they got these steam engines, got the water out. Well, what do you do with the water? They invented canals. Because with a canal, you could take big heavy loads into the cities, into the ironworks, and you dump the water you're pumping out of the ground into the canals to keep them topped up. 2 jobs in one. But it all started off with digging a hole in the ground. If they hadn't dug the hole in the ground, Industrial Revolution may never have taken off. The thing is, if that farmer hadn't have put that sign in that gate, and that gate was lying open, I'd have drove past. I wouldn't have known this was here. Signs work in funny ways. At the end of the day, if the farmer was standing down there, and I was saying to him, hey Johnny, any chance I could take a wee run up there and take a wee peek? He wouldn't mind. Farmers aren't that bad. It's just they don't want these ones coming up and camping and drinking and falling in and hurting themselves. One's bringing dogs into the ground, scaring the sheep. And other farmers don't want you on because of foot and mouth disease with cows, and you sterilise your boots. I've up the mountains here. And other farms then, they're spraying pesticides. And somebody gets cancer then when they're in the 60s and saying, why wee Johnny was in your field back when you were spraying that stuff? It must have been you. A lot of people want money, you see. There's lots of people telling them, hey, you know what you do, sue that and you get a wee bit of money. Well, I'll soon be back at the car now. I'm heading back to the caravan. Well, it's too tired, too warm. I'm going to feed her now. I'm going to go out this afternoon, go out late evening. She needs a wee day off. I might go and do a couple of wee scenic runs in the car. That's why I decided to head down this way instead of heading back the way I came. Just trying to find out where this wee road goes. I'll save us down the sat nav. Open iron mine. I'll remember next time, and then someday I'll come back here. Could be a bit of a wee puppy and continue the journey off. I'm not going to get one as good as wee Willow. Apart from Mouse began being very bad as far as water goes. This is the best wee pup that I ever could have. Even though I shout at her all the time. She never listens at all. Don't you know? I'm just chatting about you, pet. You should be lying having a wee sleep, but you never do. No. Anytime I go away, your wee head's bobbed up in the car. Look, I got Willow! Iron ore! Now we've got 2 door stoppers, one for the front door and one for the back door. Aye, and I don't know what that is there. I think that might be that maker stuff. Donegal's full of it. What part I put my keys in now, pet? This place is full of mines. Full of them. There's stiles. Every 20 feet there's stiles. There's another one down there. See the slag heap? So where there's a slag heap, there's a hole. slag heaps all over the place. This one's so close to the road here. On the ground. Full of iron. There was a tarmac road here at one time. I reckon that wee road there, there's you see there's good bridges and all that. And the road itself is hardly used. There's sheep, cattle grows each side of it. But I reckon that was a wee busy road because over in England they had the canals, over here they didn't. It's horse and cart. Can you imagine the number of horse and cart? You need to take all that stuff out. Do you know how you can't see the forest with the trees in front? It's a bit like that here. Where's the mine? It's right in front of us, but you can't see it because it's in front of us. So look at that there, boys, look at that. Look at that there. It's falling apart too, but wooden gate. There's your iron over there, like. You should make a bit of a sword out of that. I don't know how much, what percentage of that is iron and what percentage is crap. Now maybe that is a bit of crap and that's why it's lying here. So that's the slag there. Look at the colour of the slag. That's the stuff that them boys would have dumped. So it's all about ready, but the iron ore content must be so low it's not worth using. So you got slag heap can be just as informative as the hole itself. Here the wee crickets. I say crickets, grasshoppers. I think they're the same thing. Americans it's cricket, here it's grasshopper. Look at this, boys, now look at this. Then again, it's open cast. There's definitely shafts around these hulls. So I took the easy stuff first. These boulders have been chucked here. They must have been able to drive on here at one time. Wee horse and carts and all would have come in and out of here. I think I'll stay in the slag heaps. It'll be safer, so if there's any pits, I don't fall down. And that, would that be a wee hole over there? Does that look like a wee hole over there? It's hard to know now. Only one way I'm going to find out if that's a wee hole. Where do we see this guy? The car is a bit warmer there where Willow was. There's no draft. The last place I was, there's a good draft blowing. So I can't spend, although it's close to the car, I can't spend too long. Yeah. What a big boulder. It's all over the place. I need to become an expert. I'm sure somebody knows where the shafts are. You see, you know the cute thing is too, there's that many styles here. Maybe half of them's decoy. Look, there's a sign up there telling you not to go in that lane. That must be a good one down there. Look at the much spoilers and that. So the only thing I'm thinking here you've got the open cast showing on a spoil heap. Over there you've got the spoil heap, but I don't see no open cast. There could be a shaft over there. You see the wee hut? And I kept the wee spades and shovels and all in there. Now there's a wee bit down there, you can see a wee bit of open cast. But they wouldn't carry it the whole way from there away up to there. There's a possibility there could be a shaft over there. But if there is, I'm sure they'll try to hide it. But the best thing I think you do here is to climb up on top of that mountain and look down and get a better layout of the place. But I say it's too warm today. And this road's safe in the sat nav. Future investigations. You don't want to solve everything in the one day. You need a wee bit of mystery in your life. Well, something to look forward to. I can always come back some other time. Well, if I found out now today, wee butterfly, then there would no need to come back. Now, if there's no need to come back, then you're going to run out of things to do. No point in living then, is there? So, I've seen enough today to interest me. There's lots of wee butterflies up here. Look at that there. A wee copper colour. Wonder the butterflies change colour up here because of the iron ore. He's not red now, he's copper. I know this camera's not the right colours, but they're copper, then both of them butterflies. Come on, sit down there, look at them all. A lot of wee copper butterflies. You get snails there down in Lisfannon Beach in Donegal, and the wee shells is all white, and I reckon the shells is white because of the salt. They're living in the sand dunes. So a wee caterpillars up here, all this iron ore, but they change colour. Oh, look, he's beautiful. Wee browny colour. The wee circle's copper. There's a wee browny colour. That has wee wings slightly damaged. He must have had a near miss. Oh, I twig that stick. When you fly like that, you notice the orange tip in the wings. When they sit still, it's brown wings. See, everything here, you've got a bit of history, a bit of geology, a bit of nature. Industrial heritage. It's all here. And that wee lump of copper, that lump of iron over there. See, that looks pretty good. Why did they not take that away? Maybe fell off the horse and carrot, and the boy says, I'm not going back for that. Look at that there, boys. Look. Look at that. I'm just wondering. Is that natural? Or was that a chisel banged into that rock to help break it up? There's some man come along with a chisel, bang a chisel in there to splice it. You see where it's fracturing out from that? I'm taking that one home too. I'll tell you, my car's going to weigh a ton weight. I have a funny feeling that's an ancient man's chisel. I'll have to ask an expert sometime. Somebody broke that big chisel away down the way, broke it. Yeah, that's good for nothing there. It's heavy anyway. But then I suppose all rocks are heavy. But I'll check it with my wee magnet when I go home. Not one of them wee fishing magnets got on eBay. Very powerful wee thing. Was that the iron or not? So you should cling on a wee bit. Them wee bridges are wide, and it could have been the wee bridges with just the wee passing points for the horse and carts, because the rest of the road's pretty narrow. Or maybe they thought this bridge was going to take off, like it did in England, and they're going to need to pull the bridge anyway, future-proof it. Well, we're getting way down by stone here. Ugh. I've no more getting out now, Willow. You need fed. I'll tell you what, now I haven't seen that other place we're going to go to. I haven't seen it. But I reckon today has been interesting. You've got plenty of rest, haven't you? A wee bit. You haven't got no sleep. You've got a wee bit of rest. And I've discovered things. So we'll continue on. There's a terrible wee road. There's the cattle going out the end. There's a wee mine, more mines over there. I haven't been up at them. That's the whole way along here. All the trees are cut down there. So that's Glenarth. That's the forest I'm camping on. So, obviously this is the back entrance. Well, there's an ancient way in. You don't get many of them around the place. That's how they used to do it. What's it? Cattle grill here. So there must have been more life about here at one time. There's a telephone mast up there. I don't get the mobile phone when I'm in the campsite, and there it is on top of the hill. So I must be at the way to the other side of this hill. That wee arrow must be some walkway. Something way. Motorcycles and quads prohibited. I was saying now that if I don't let the bicycle, I can get to the campsite through there. But there's a wee road that came down. So from here on now it's getting more like it's still potholes out yet. It's all but a grass. My Magellan's gone now. See up and down there me back roads, stopping and starting. My Magellan's gone. But it's all downhill now, so we'll get some of it back. The thing is, when I'm charging everything up, I'm on a road with no traffic. I'm in no rush to get down there. All them battery things, by the time I get back, the tablet's will be fully charged. So it just took me time, 10 miles an hour, alright, let's be road here. We're in the second gear, keep it in second gear.